Hi guys, so in this video I want to show you the math behind $13,000 per day case study. Basically it's case study of one dropshipping product that I'm selling, and just to show you that it's all like, these are all like real stats. So today it's just the beginning of the day. So yesterday we had $13,000 a day, and so what I want to show you here, as you can see guys, the average order value here is $47. What I want to show you is everything behind this product, so you can basically just go and replicate the same results for yourself. So that's basically what I want to cover in this video. So the product itself is mid-ticket. It's $37 selling price. The product cost me $9, so I have $28 margin on each product, and it solves a wide problem, which is the skincare product. And so like basically, if you think about it, like skincare, like how many people have problem with skincare? And you know, as like these are a lot of people, you know, these are like probably half of like population in one way or another have problems with their skin, or they want to look younger. So this is like a wide, big problem, right? And there are companies, there are brands like cosmetic brands in this, like in skincare, that are making, you know, billions of dollars just in skincare. So this is like a niche product, but at the same time, it's like very big, wide problem, and it helps to solve it. And also, this is something that people need more than one of, right? So I can potentially bundle these products, like 2 or 3 of them together, and sell them for, you know, like let's say $50 or $60. And obviously, I'll make less margin on that, on each product, but overall, I'll make more profit. And that's something that we are now currently experimenting with. I'll show you exactly how to do it, how to set it up. And I renamed this product. So this is dropshipping product, and pretty much like a lot of people can access this product. We found this product in a good price from a good manufacturer. We have an agent in China that's sourcing it, but we have renamed it so it doesn't look like you know, the products from other people. So we basically sell it as something else. We're more like a brand in this respect, right? And it has a wow effect because like this is something that solves the problem for skin, and the results for it come quite dramatically, quite fast. We don't display it specifically in our ads. We do it very like in a very like blurred way, because we like, this is one of the things that Facebook does not allow you to do, like show very dramatic like difference before and after. So we do it like in a very like soft way, but still there's like wow effect to this product, and that what helps to sell it. Right? The store and the funnel itself, we are using the booster team. So booster team is something that is very, very interesting, because as you can see here, that's basically like all of the features of highly converting stores. They're all included with this one team. So you don't have to buy all of these extra apps, right? So as you can see, just like collection cross-sell, like product upsell, like these pop-up notifications, like these are all included with this team. And so as you can see, like, and so basically you just buy it once and then you have it for life, and you can serve, like, you can use all of these features instead of just paying, you know, hundreds of dollars for you know, for regular team, and just then have all of these things installed for your store, right? So we have very good like urgency and timers. We have trust badges. So I mean, these are all of the things that we found they help to increase conversions. Obviously, it's not the only way to sell. You know, some stores, they have no urgency, no timers, no trust badges, but we found that it works for us. It's profitable, so we continue to use this, and we are using Booster Team. So there's a link below where you can get the basically the Booster Team, and so basically that's what it is here, right? So another thing that we are using is, you know, we are branding is as you know, like with a popular brand. So the colors and everything, they are very similar to a popular brand, like just the colors, right? So people who are in that market, right? They know like that it's similar, and it kind of like gets us more trust. So that's what we do. We have influencer made photos in the product description, right? So in the product description, we have basically influencers that we have gotten on Fiverr. Basically, we have paid people to make photos with our products, and then we include those photos in the context with this product. So it helps to sell because it like shows how the product looks, you know, on real people. It's not just standard photos from from AliExpress supplier, not just standard photos from, from manufacturers. So these are real photos with real people. And that's what we are using to sell it. And if you're looking to basically like go and just find these influencers who will be able to sell these products for you. Like for example, you can find like models on Instagram, on Fiverr, right? So there are people, I'll be your professional model here, right? I'll be your professional model. So people can actually make photos with your products. You can see in different like settings and stuff, right? People can do this for you if you pay them, right? I'll be a female model. You have male models. So basically that's what you can do, just hiring people on Fiverr, right? So that is something that we have done as well for this specific product. And product upsell pop-up with booster team and a collection upsell. So something that I have showed you just a few seconds ago, right? So these are some of the features. We have product upsell pop-up, so we upsell another product, and we also have collection cross-sell. So if you're using this, you have to be kind of like careful. You have to test them, like whether they are working well for you, because they're not like if you have too many of them, it might distract user from actually buying your products. But just like testing them for sure is the way to go, because like these can add few dollars to every transaction that you have, and it might be just more profitable for you than without having them. So these are all included within booster team, right? Then we have the carefully thought through funnel. Basically, like what I mean by that is once user lands on our product page, we basically lead them through like a series of like steps that we want them to take, and we offer them products that are will be complementary for their order. So we want them to basically buy more from us, right? And to increase the average order value. So that's what I mean by funnel, and that's what we have established with this product to help us increase the AOV, right? So we found this product, and basically this product is something that is like a lot of people are selling this product, but we have found our unique angles to sell this product. And typically, so with this one specifically, we started with wide interest targeting. So basically wide interest like skincare, health and fitness, weight loss, right? So these are very, very wide interests, and we flex them with Groupon and engaged shoppers in 50% of our ad sets. So 50%, so if you are testing like 10 different ad sets, then we are basically flexing them with Groupon and PayPal engaged shoppers in 50% of them. So half of them just one interest and half of them just like flexing, right? This allows to see like where we get like better results, where we get like sales eventually, right? So if we get sales with flexing, then we would just like utilize flexing to season the pixel to get initial sales, right? If you're just getting with regular interest, that's what we would use. So first 4 videos I've used, they were not resonating with audience. Like at first we started to test this product, and like we tested like one video, we spent like several $100s on it, right? Then we tested another one. Now, so we tested like several videos, and then we just decided to like change our approach, change videos, right? And we figured out that they were not resonating with audience. They had low quality and engagement, which are like very important parts right now with Facebook advertising as it gets more competitive. And so we tested another angle using, like just stats, right? So what I mean by stats is we used angle, like for example, 40% of population has problems with their skin, this kind of angle where we have official stats and we use them in our ads. Our problem, helped so many people, like 10,000 people plus, get better skin. Basically we just like created a problem, stated the problem, then created a solution, right? And so we had just like common sense in utilizing this. It's just basically something that a lot of people would just think about, they would want to solve it. So we just identified this problem for them, we specified it, and we offered them a solution. And once we found the angle that was resonating, we've tested 10 plus creatives, right? So we, like with the same ad copy, we tested 10 plus creatives. So we've tested longer videos, and the best performing one for us was longer video, right? So we had like more content more content, like more like educational, right? It was like longer video, and a lot of people would recommend just have short videos, but for us it's longer just worked much better. And then we tested first 5 seconds of the videos. So that makes a big, like, radical difference in performance. So first 5 seconds of the video, I highly recommend you test different, segments, different variation, because that makes a difference between like 1% click-through rate link to like 3% click-through rate link, because that's so important. And also the average watch time can be much different if you continuously test. So that's what I'll cover in a second, but that would work for us for this specific product. And so to identify a winning ad, we used PPE for $20 with 5+ logical interest targeting. We were looking for high click-through rate link, or ideally sales, right? So we've tested like different audiences with PPE. And so we basically tested and wanted to see like what gets us highest click-through rate, what creative gets us higher click-through rate, or ideally we were looking for sales, right? And so we had sales on a few of them. So it's kind of like gave us the idea like what's working. So we just went in that direction. And once I found winning ad, we've tested it with 10 more wide interests to find more winning audiences and get initial scale. So we've used the original post ID to basically get more momentum on that ad and basically get more sales coming in. So get big pixel more season, because that's what we require basically to get sales faster. And we want to this pixel previously had data, but we wanted to get like fresh data on this pixel to basically freshen up and get scaling, right? And send a second best performing ad through the same process. So with second best performing ad, we also tested it with 10 more wide interests, right, to get more sales and basically get more momentum with it, right? So my winning video ad framework. So product demo by 3 Fiverr influencers. As I showed, it's very easy. Like you can hire them for like $20, $50, $100, and they're all compiled into fast rolling intro, right? So it's like at the beginning, it's like very fast moving. They're using the product. They're all like good looking people. And so that's 10 seconds, and then captions to describe the problem and solution product provides. And we are using Rev.com. Rev.com is pretty nice service, so I'll show you now. So as you can see, that's Rev.com. So Rev.com is basically the service that allows you to create all of these thumbnails, all of these basically assets, right? So for example, if you have captions for your video, let's say your video 5 minutes, you would only pay $5, and their turnaround is very fast. So you would just like get that, you would get that, those thumbnails, those captions very fast, so you can implement them into your video, right? That's very good service. I highly recommend it. It's called Rev.com. And so we use this for most our videos. Once you find that video is winning, we get subtitles for it, because that makes a big difference in retention that people have, like how much time on average they watch it. Because if there's a text, they read it, they understand it. Most people are listening, don't listen to their like sound, they only watch, right? So that makes a big difference in engagement that we have, and that lowers our CPMs, and that basically makes our ads more profitable. And so after influencers switch to the main demonstration video using YouTube video and our own footage with the main benefit text. So there's transition. So after this initial like influencer moment where they're like displaying the product and like utilizing it, we have like the transition, right? So there's like a slide with the main benefit, right? So for in our case, it was make your skin look younger, right? And so that was like main benefit, and then we would transition into our main like educational content, right? And so always aim for above average engagement, conversion, and quality. These are 3 so there is no relevant score anymore. So these are 3 metrics right now, which is engagement, conversion, and quality. And you would have to aim for above average on all of these, because otherwise on a scale, it's just like you'll be paying too much for conversions, and your like cost per conversion will be too expensive. So it's just something that you would have to basically do very well. So if you do these ads well and exactly as I showed you, then you have the chances of getting this like above average ads, right? So you have the chance to make very good ads, and that's where you get momentum. That's where you get like cheaper, you're winning more auctions with Facebook, and you get cheaper impressions, cheaper conversions. So scaling Facebook ads. So we've scaled using winning interest and lookalike ad sets, and basically we have duplicated those into CBOs, right? So we've tested them separately, then we duplicated them into CBOs, and then we optimize and kill low performer ad sets, right? Then we scale by duplicating CBOs as is, right? And duplicating them with 2x budgets, right? So winning CBOs, we duplicated, and at the beginning you would have to monitor like whether they're like scalable, or if they're not converting. In our experience from the beginning, CBOs, we don't give them a lot of time. We only give them like $20 to $50 to get a sale. If they don't give us sales, then we just shut it down, because otherwise, CBOs are very like money consuming. Like they can spend a lot of money very fast. So you have to monitor them very closely. So we used filtering on Facebook page to reduce number of bad comments. List is below, so you'll see some bad comments in there, bad words, right? So I'll show you here how it looks like. So basically so as you can see here, these are some of the bad words, right? Like very like nasty words. And so I have a list of them because we are using that for all of the like all of our Facebook pages, right? We want to like eliminate all of these, right? These are like bad words here, right? So we just eliminate them, and we make sure that they don't show up on our comments. So they're just like automatically blocked by Facebook. So we have VA monitoring comments, but still we have to use some automation because there are a lot of comments. If you scale fast, you'll have a lot of comments, you'll have a lot of engagement on your ad. So it has to be like with this automation, with this like when you basically use moderation on your Facebook page, then automatically these keywords will not be posted. So with scaling, we used a virtual assistant to control the ad spend and kill unprofitable ads, and this helped to maintain ROAS, because we have established a certain KPI when basically when we spend like over a certain amount and we don't get any sales for a specific asset, we kill it, right? And so we were like very ruthless in terms of like killing ad sets that are not performing. Even like, let's say it gives us like good like click-through rate, it gives us good like cost per click, like we would kill it anyway if it like above our benchmark and had no sales. So we had those benchmarks, because otherwise it's hard to be profitable. You start thinking like, oh, this ad looks good, maybe I'll leave it for another day. This ad looks good, maybe I'll leave it for another day. If you start thinking like this, it becomes very difficult to manage. So we just had metrics by which we optimize and killed ads that are not profitable. And we scaled mostly horizontally by testing new interests, right? So we haven't done much of like increasing budgets. We mostly scaled horizontally by testing new interests and lookalikes. Once we had enough data, right? Once we had over 100 purchases and combinations of those, using flag sync, right? And using stacking lookalikes into one ad set, that would prove to be very efficient and long-term for us. Let's say if you have lookalike of purchases, you would use lookalike from 1% till 6% in one ad set. So you'd have them all together, and they would basically run for a long time. And in our experience, it just, they're just more scalable and more consistent in performance, because Facebook has a lot of room for optimization, for finding ideal buyers for you, as long as your ads are good. So that's what I mentioned before, guys. That's the most important thing with Facebook ads right now, because it's competitive and you have to compete with other people, and your ads have to be better than theirs. Then you will win more auctions and it will be cheaper for you. So quality, engagement, and conversion rate. So these are three most important things that you have to care about with your Facebook ads, right? So basically notes here. So the key to scaling is creative, right? You have to keep your video editor busy with testing new variations of ads. I would say one of the like most important people that you need to have on your team if you're like drop shipping or you're an e-commerce person, like you have e-commerce business. You'd have to have like video editor, and because you constantly need to like create new creative, constantly create new designs, new thumbnails, and first 5 seconds are the easiest wins, and basically have the most impact on the performance of your ads. And then, invest 10-20% of your profits into getting new creative. I highly recommend it because that's the best investment you can make, because oftentimes what happens, people find like winning ad, they would scale it, they would make like 10, 20, 50, $100,000. Maybe they'll make like even 7 figures, but then they stop like inventing new angles. They stop creating new content, new videos, right? They don't invest back into their business, and that's where basically where it like falls apart, because you constantly compete with other people. If you're not creative, and ads, on this scale, they exhaust audiences very fast, then you just have a lot of lost opportunities. So invest 10-20% of your profits back into creating nice video ads, right? And in my experience, like $1 invested into creative will easily give you $10 to $100 back if you're scaling a winner, right? If you know this product selling, then the only thing is, how do I sell it? Like, what video should I use to basically sell this product? Maybe I should get Instagram like influencers, hire people on Fiverr, right? Maybe ship the product to my house and like make some video of it, like product demonstration and stuff, right? That's the most important part. And then if you have that, then scaling basically becomes very easy. You have all of these audiences that resonate with your product. You have all of these lookalikes that resonate with your product. So it becomes very, very easy. So kill losers that are below your break-even point. These are assets within CBO and different CBOs. So duplicate winners. That's the easiest way to scale, right? And you can kill. So there are 2 ways. You can either kill your assets within CBO, then basically oftentimes like CBO loses in performance, like it starts to learn from scratch. But oftentimes you kill it and it's like continues to perform well. So you would have to test it for yourself, killing bad assets within CBO, and then taking those assets that are best performing within CBO, and then just duplicating them into another CBO. That's another way of scaling we have found very effective. So basically, killing losers, duplicating winners. So these are some of the things that we have found from this experience. Hiring help to accommodate all of this growth. We used Online Jobs PH and Upwork.com, and we only hired people with experience. So for example, if you go to Online Jobs PH and you search for people, so if you search for people with like Shopify experience, you'll get a lot of those people here. So as you can see here, I'll just show you an example, right? So so you can see customer service operation manager, right? You have virtual assistant here, right? You have people like that was like special people that specialize in Shopify customer support, as you can see. Shopify expert, right? So you have a lot of these people here, and all of them, as you can see, like they have some reviews, they have some like feedback. You can ask them for referrals from their previous employers, right? So you basically can get some proof of them being able to help you out, and a lot of them are trained. So you basically only have to explain them some like basic stuff, and after that they just take over what they need to do. So we are working with an agent in China for all fulfillment purposes, so this is not AliExpress, and I highly recommend you work with an agent as well, because that will make your life a lot easier once you are scaling a winning product. AliExpress does not give you the quality and the price that allows you to scale, and does not ship products fast enough, so you have to like work with an agent for sure. That's that's next step in your evolution as e-commerce entrepreneur. After you just dropship from AliExpress, and you basically evolve into having your own agent. And obviously, next step, if you want to go farther, is having your own warehouse. So we are working with an agent in China for all fulfillment purposes, and I highly recommend you do as well. So guys, this is the case study of 13K a day. As you've seen, with one product, Shopify Dropshipping in 2019, we are like more or less like maintaining these kind of like results, $10,000, $13,000 a day with this product. And because we are able to, test this creative on a scale and get these content constantly created for ads, for testing new angles, testing new ads. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel below, and if you want some more basically strategies and everything, there's some resources below this video. Please like this video, please subscribe. If you want to share it with your friend or someone who will benefit, please do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll share some more amazing insights with you, how to scale your Shopify, your dropshipping business, Facebook ads, and a lot more.